It's a rainy Tokyo day, so let's go manga hunting at Nakano Broadway. Alright, welcome to another Koenji-shan Reviews. And I am over here at Nakano Broadway, Horror Gourmet by Wada Mizuna. This is the showcase on the third floor, Mandarake. There's that Hanawa I always look at, but it's $180, so I always pass on it. Kaminari Punch. That looks fun. We're just going to spend about 4 minutes or 5 minutes here looking around, and then I will show you what I picked up. Seino. And that Kyofu no Tsume looks fun. Terror Claws. That looks pretty cool too, but I'm not too sure what it is. And this is the other showcase on the right side of the entrance of Mandarake on the third floor. I don't know, there's some good stuff in here, but nothing that I coveted enough. There's a close-up of Locke that I coveted enough to purchase. That Showa manga looks good. Not sure what that LL Cool J is. Shonen Uchujin. And here, I'm up at Mandarake Mania looking at Kashihon and old hibari stuff. These are Mizuki Kashihon. Or if you have $2,000 to spend, you can pick up a fine Tezuka Osamu Kashihon. I do not have $2,000 to spend on one book though. And this is what I really came to look at, are these Umezz Kazuo Kashihon. I'm really thinking about picking one up, but I cannot decide which title to get, and I also cannot figure out the pricing very well because I'm not familiar with Kashihon enough. So I've been comparing online, and I'm basically using this video as a reference for myself, so I can compare with prices online and make sure I'm not getting poor, bad, or otherwise shifty deal from someone else or from Mandarake. I really want this Nekomen, this cat face one. It looks so cool. But again, it's about $1,000. These are some Tsuge Yoshiharu Kashihon from his early days, of course, of Garo fame. So nice. That Umezz looks fun too. Sensei O Karakao-hon. And there's some Kamui Den sets. And I do not know who this is, Demoto, but it looks wild. And I've been on a Go Nagai kick lately after reading Mao Dante. So here's a little bit of Go Nagai stuff. And this is from the Mandarake Mania showcase. And then this here is Gallery of Hakaba. Has this little corner set up. Alright, let's move on and look at what I picked up. Alright, let's take a look at some of the stuff I got while I was over there at Nakano Broadway. First of all, a couple toys. I got this yokai toy to decorate my shelf with. I've been slowly trying to buy some horror and yokai toys to put on my shelves around the manga and in places where I have spaces. So this one's pretty cool. And then I got this at Mandarake Mania, or Mania, on the 4th floor at Nakano Broadway. This is, of course, hibari, shobou, their like logo, you know, on the hibari releases. Here. Like that. And it was about $25. They've had 2 over there for quite some time, and I know they're going to disappear here soon. All right, as far as manga goes, first of all, the retro stuff. I've been slowly collecting Sugito Kouji stuff. And I found this one, Noroi no Gakko ni Hebi Ona. So the curse of the snake girls at school. This one's pretty cool. Look at that freak. Then I'm still collecting a bunch of Hama Shinji stuff. These are 2 Lemon Comics releases from 1975 and 1976. The first one here is the Kyuketsu Shoujo Karen. A Karen. Of course she's gonna be a vampire. She's a Karen. Like the first picture is this, right, where was that? It's a Bela Lugosi looking character. It's pretty cool. Like I've said before, I'm not really into vampire stories, but these old 70s ones get wild. So that's gonna be fun. Then this Hama, Gakkore Yoru, Yurei ga. So there's a spirit in the school at night. Ugh. And of course, in true school kaidan or ghost story fashion, a ghost makes an appearance in a dark hallway. All right, moving on. So I'd already gotten the upper and lower volumes of this set. This is the Iijima Ichiro re-release set. And I didn't realize that there was a middle as well. So I went over to Mandarake Mania and picked this up as well. And I'm going to save this for later to talk about. But of course, in true Iijima fashion, it is going to be bloody, sexy, and grotesque. Then finally, the news I've been waiting for, a magazine I have digitally, but I just had to have the physical copy of. So it says Kwai and You, or Kai Tore. It's kind of ghost stories, manga, yokai stuff, weird places. But mainly I got it because of the Umezz, the Umezz Kazuo Horror World write-up. It's got a long interview in here with him. There's some intro stuff first. Some panels of his work. A short manga in here. Then what I really wanted to get to is here we have other mangaka and musicians saying what their favorite Umezz release is. So there we have Morohoshi Daijiro, Takahashi Yosuke, some other people, Junji Ito, Kondo Yoko, also mangaka, of course. I'm not familiar with Kenshi, musician. Kojima Miyako, love her stuff. I think I've got almost everything of hers now. Yeah, so famous people. Pierre Taki, the musician who also works closely with Mangaka. And there's a bunch of other stuff in here. And talks about his early works, long interview, and this. I have never wanted New Year's to come more quickly. Ichigatsu of next year, of 2022, January of 2022. He spent 4 years working on his first new release in 26 years. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be. It says go over here to umezz-art.jp if you want to see more. And then the rest of this book, it has short stories in it. It's got interviews, some essays, some travel stuff like yokai walk with an oyaji, with an older dude's yokai walk, another manga. So I'm looking forward to reading through this. This should be pretty cool. And then finally, not manga related, but art related, Rockin Jelly Bean. I got a Rockin Jelly Bean skateboard, not to skateboard, but to hang up on the wall of my house. Why spend thousands on art when you can get perfectly good, awesome art at a discount on a skateboard? Although these, when they pop up, I walked by the shop. I wasn't even gonna walk by. It was 10,000 yen or about $100. And these disappear quickly. This is number 2 of 3. There's 3 in this series. And these pop up online for quite a bit of money once in a while, but silk screened by hand, and they are awesome. So that was my pickup over at Mandarake Mania, and then the Mandarake sofubi shop. Thanks everyone who subs, likes, and shares. I really appreciate it, guys. It is fun making these videos, and I look forward to making some more. And until I do, mata ne.